Ah. Okay, I hope this fixed it. The the mic just wasn't correctly plugged in. I think that's good. I sometimes have trouble plugging it in. Ooh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Right. Good, good. Yeah, I saw your message, Hashmalim, about now you hating, what was it, black and red decks? Yeah, those are the phases that everyone goes through. Alright, today we have to defeat this enemy. Just this one enemy. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, I thought he always transformed into... No! Oh no! I was sure he always would transform after the sword, go into the staff. Oh, I misread. Hi, Scream. My day has been great. Although yesterday, I don't know what happened. I couldn't sleep and I lay awake until 4 a.m. It was actually quite horrible. But yeah, so if I go into like micro sleep while streaming, that is probably the reason. Actually, I don't even need to retrieve my souls. I basically have none. Oh, okay. That's physics for you. We have to warm up, of course. Hi, hi. Hello, everyone. Glad you are tuning in. Though I just realized, can I maybe wear a ring that gives me magic resist? No, he doesn't actually do magic damage, right? He does fire damage. King Julian, just wait. I have a Barca one too. So just be patient. Be patient. But honestly, this one here the main appeal of it is the color. It's just so purple. Oh god. I hope I had Wurst. No hiccups for always, Xander. That's dangerous, dude. I think as a kid I read in some book about a case where someone had like hiccups and they wouldn't stop, and then at some point he just lost his teeth, and it was like omega detrimental. But I don't know if that was just a horror story for kids. Bernardo, this one's Real Madrid. I remember that I said last time when he gets the spear form, it's the simplest, the easiest. But making a fool out of myself. Hello, Loy boy. Why do I like football so much? Well, I think it's very entertaining to watch, right? It's a sport where I think usually you get 90 minutes of entertainment. Usually, right? Not always, of course. There are shitty games, as in every sport, but I don't know. Fußball is just one of these things where I understand how it works, and I understand most of the reasons behind all of the rules and stuff. And yeah, that's why I think it's entertaining. It's not the only sport I find entertaining though, right? So don't think just because I like Fußball, all other sports are scheiße. Of course not. Ah, okay. Klar. Hey, hey. So many hearts. Mwah. Dude, competitive eating, don't get me started on that degeneracy. Yeah, doing pretty good. I don't seem to have his combos down yet, obviously. Table tennis is very popular in China. Like usually the two in a table tennis World Cup, it's like China, Germany, and then nothing. And as far as I know, every final is like China versus Germany. Yeah, of course, I'm still warming up. Also, again, after being like completely sleep deprived for an absolutely unknown reason, today might not be my most, productive Souls day. What is that tracking? Oh my, this is starting to yikes. Oh god, I get even people questioning if it's my first time playing Dark Souls 3. I've hit rock bottom. Yeah, dude, probably Bernardo, you're probably right. It's uh, I was so high on adrenaline after doing like the Lorien parrying and finishing the fight with 1 HP and stuff. That was too much for my weak heart. Let's try to parry him. Okay. I thought that was perfectly timed, but apparently not. Oh, game, please. Oh, God. Oh, danke. Oh, this is not looking good. My controller isn't even plugged in. Yeah, for the next 2 hours I will die when the boss is still at 90% health, and then I will just call it. Oh. I cannot parry the first phase. Oh, that's interesting. See, that's just bullshit, man. Why is this game like this? This animation looks so parryable, but for zero reason at all, the game has just decided that no parry. Yeah, okay. Ach Gott, ach Gott. Oh. Oh. Well, Magnus, I kinda also only see colorful animations. Whenever he's about to swing the sword or his weapon, I press B. And that's the full extent of my strategy. Like, I don't know, I think Gwyn is an awesome fight. I don't know what people's problem is with that he can be parried. I think that's like the game, right? If you're good at the game, then the final boss, you can defeat him quickly. Of course, maybe it was a little bit like too much the way Gwyn was like 2 parries and then he's dead. But just give him more health then, right? Or make parries. Like, I don't know, maybe they should have just done less damage. This tracking is so bullshit. Und tot. What did he just do? Did he give himself health regeneration? That would be quite nasty. Yeah, I think he's regenerating health. Nice. Okay, not too much though. Regeneration. Man, your creations of regeneration are art. Hast mein Lieben. Ja. Well, at least that attempt actually looked quite acceptable. It isn't hopeless, which is good. The delay on the second strike there always hits me. Oh! This phase sucks. I really don't know what to do in this phase. Nice. That did almost no damage at all. At least I'm immune to the crystal balls. And dead. Just stabbing. Okay, okay. I'll try dodging nach vorne, rechts or links. Not to the side, okay. You mean in the steer phase, right? No, it's allowed. Give me the same health pool as this guy, and then I would not need Estus. Oh, nice. It's an unwritten rule that if the first attack of a boss hits you, the attempt is fucked. Which is very true. This attempt is quite fucked. I wonder sometimes if you're playing like one of these sorcery builds, can't you just make almost every boss fucking trivial? You just run away and then you dodge one attack and hit them with a gigantic soul spear, or just activate this crystal aura thing and then the enemy just goes poof. Oh. Which is the proof that I have obviously never played a sorcery build. Whoa, glad that missed. Bad. That's bad when he's glowing red, right? Just gonna run this one out. Ooh. Oh no. Got me there. Fucker. Fika. I really sometimes don't understand when these crystal balls are firing and when they're not. What triggers them to... This phase sucks. Whoa. Oh, did I do it? Phase 1, yippee! Now it's impossible phase. Ah. Wee! Oh, now it's rain. It's gonna rain lightning? No. By the way, is he using Gwyn's moveset now? No, no, no. No DLC. What, guys? Come on. It's like I'm surprised that I've even gotten this far yet. Hold your horses. I can beat him. Although in that second phase it looked kind of hopeless, to be honest. Scheiße. Bonk. Wow! That was hacks. Hacks. Yeah, maybe it's the low nutrition. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, nice. Thank you, Sabrina. Yeah, King Julian happens to me all the fucking time. But I cannot forgive Anton for ever like shitting on Metal Gear Solid 3. The game is perfect. the more I think back, the more I realize that I'm just such a gigantic Kojima fanboy. Like, his dialogue is absurdly cringe, and yet he has somehow managed with this dialogue to create these absolutely incredible narratives. Like, how is that possible? How can cringe turn into such amazing stuff? But then again, like, I think the reason is, it's the same reason for why I think Death Stranding is so amazing. It's Death Stranding isn't like when you play it and you watch the cutscenes, you don't think like, oh shit, this is all making sense and this is all good. But Kojima just has a way with his narrative, how everything has such a layer of importance to it. Like, everything in a Kojima narrative is so full of meaning and loaded with multiple layers of what it means and why it's important, which is also why he sometimes like gets lost into these huge explanations for these most minute details. That's very Kojima. And they really make no sense and add nothing to the narrative, but that's just the way he rolls, I guess. And I personally, I love that. I think that is a very cool way to do it. And yeah, that's why I'm probably just a huge Kojima fangirl. Ach komm, du Schwanz. Alter. Nein! Let me drink! Yeah! Wait, I can dodge through that? Oh dear. Get out of that poop cloud. Scheiße. Okay, got to phase 2 again. Now, I think he will always start off this phase with this huge combo, right? He will always start this phase off by hitting me with this huge combo. Grab, that's simple enough to dodge. Oh, he can kick now. Voila. Though one thing that I don't know if he can do is if he still switches weapons. Right? Is he just sword now, or? And stab. Because if he's always in the sword phase, this will be very, very hard. Yay, 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 yay. Ha! Wow, look at how much damage I did to him already. And dead. Whoop. Just sword. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it's the Gwyn phase with the music and all, but... Man, the second phase... It's gonna be hard. But by the power of these... What are they called? Himbeeren? I will do it. Huh. But to be fair, like I still think that Death Stranding isn't his best work. I think he made a few, like with Kojima games, it's always a little tricky to say what is a mistake and what is just his style. And I think in Death Stranding, there were a few things that I would genuinely consider mistakes. But other than like, and maybe because of that, because of people seeing that there are obvious mistakes in the game, some might have seen the game as more negative than it actually was, because then they also classified like Kojima's style as maybe mistakes. So yeah, and dead. Oh no. So there's, by the way, I don't know, I think it was with Illidan and Tom, where I last talked about someone doing a 4-hour review of The Witcher 3, and I thought, damn, 4 hour, that's a huge review, until I saw that there's a 7-hour review of Death Stranding. Okay. I'm schmatzing, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you guys liked my food sounds. Man, his dodge game while having the staff, it's like fucking on point. Oh, staggering him also cancels his active buff. Mmm, delicious. Come here, du Schwanz. Ah, fuck. Oh. Yes, thank you. Okay. First phase done. Dear. Okay, no, so he doesn't always start off with this combo. But in this phase, you guys told me that he's parryable. Right, so he's basically Gwyn. So usually this flying attack where he like flies towards you, that's where people parry him and then get like the huge damage. Ah. But it seems I cannot do it. I cannot do it. And dead. Oh no. Oh, but he also has a follow-up. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, but this phase with his sword and increased range, that doesn't look like there's honestly I don't see much of a chance in that phase. With the whip, at least. Yeah, I knew Spooty using an ember. The thing is, in the okay, riddle first riddle. So let's see. Sabrina told me that she has prepared a few. That's cool. But she has already prepared myself with if there are any English mistakes, then don't hate her, please. She's doing her best. Okay. Ding. Here's the riddle. So, the riddle here has 6 logicians as protagonists. I have no idea if this word even exists. Like, even in German, it's a weird word. Logiker. I'm not sure if that even makes sense. Like, even in German, it doesn't mean actually anything. So, Anyway, it's like people who I don't know what they're even doing. It's like people who think logically. Just picture them as people who are completely socially retarded and can only process absolutely sound logical expressions, right? Basically, they're walking mathematical expressions. So they go into a restaurant and then they have lunch or dinner or anything, and then the waitress comes and asks, "Do you all want coffee?" Now the first logician then says, "I don't know." Second says, "I don't know." Third, fourth, and fifth all say, "I don't know," and then the last one says, "No." With this, and you being a logician yourself, autistic, yeah, that's what they're called. 6 autists are sitting on a table. You can determine, again, only if you're autistic too, who wants coffee. All right, this should be easy enough. Okay. See what you did? Now that I posted the riddle, I'm out of the groove. Also, no, I don't. You're not. Like, I'm sure you won't need any tips. By the way, this might be a totally basic question, but is there actually a way to get up when you're on the ground, to get up faster in Dark Souls without rolling? Like usually when I get thrown to the ground, I just roll, and that makes me get up faster. But is there actually a way to do that in place? Here, like... Yikes. So if I get thrown to the ground and I press B while going into a direction, I can like do a roll from the ground, right? So I'm back on my feet faster. But if I maybe don't want to leave my position, can I just get up? Don't roll straight away? Yeah, but what if I want to do the opposite? I don't want to delay my rise. I want to get up quicker, but without rolling, right? I cannot get up quicker. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. This boss, man. It's all because of the fucking whip. Thank you, Ash. Like, I believe in me being able to do phase 1, as I have demonstrated at least twice. But phase 2, I'm honestly not seeing much light at the end of the tunnel. Unless, like, again, he might be parryable there, but I don't really benefit, right? Although, I said that with Lorien too, so... It's all because of the fucking whip. What did I bring upon myself? It could have been such an easy, just chill Dark Souls 3 playthrough, but no. I needed to, like, be all edgy and let's try a low tier weapon, whip, blah blah blah. Look what's happened to me now. Fucking no sleep yesterday, being punched around by a huge piece of molten metal. Fucking ass. The problem with the two-handed mode of the whip is that the range is a little bit shorter. Or at least that's what I think. Yeah, let's try a bit two-handed. Maybe the range actually isn't shorter. Maybe it's even longer. Oh! Nein. Na. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think two-handing the whip in this case might actually be better. My logical thinking was, how hard can it be? How bad can the whip really be? And, like, I'm sure the internet is overdoing it, right? The whip is okay, maybe it's a bad weapon compared to others, but swords are so generic and bland. I'm sure the whip can do most jobs just fine. Well, and look at me now. Fucking... Like, the damage is okay, right? But the handling is so fucking... Ah! Although the range is pretty sexy. Oh, 360. No, he's gonna use the fire. Yeah. Verfickt nochmal! Ah! Frost essen. I'm just pumping that Marmorkuchen in because it's the only thing that helps, right? Sometimes the only thing that's saving me is like the arena and the terrain. When he just barely goes above my head. Okay. You know what? 2 more tries. Then we answer the riddle. And then I will enlist the help of a person who has actually working weapons against this shit boss. I hate him. Just realized that his stab, like when he charges at you and stabs you, and when he charges at you and slams the sword into the ground, they look almost identical. Spoody, I know you would be sticking around the stream even if I would try this boss for 3 hours and not get anywhere. You would. I know that you would stick around. You're the man. You're the real MVP. But I really want to get to the DLC. Like, I don't know. Help me out here. Am I, when I use the whip in this case, is there anything that I could do better? Is it just sometimes when I decide to attack, the moment I decide, okay, now is the time to attack after some of his animations, is there actually no way for me to prevent the damage that happens? Like, with this weapon, am I completely at the mercy of the AI to not chain his combos together? Because if that's the case, then fuck it, right? There's no way I can do it. If this attack here, if there's actually no way for me to time this attack in a way where I'm safe against the fastest combo chaining of the AI, then it doesn't make any sense, right? There's no point in me trying. So, yeah, or maybe I don't know. Like take a shorter animation, right? This has relatively low range, but if this animation here takes longer than the time between his the last attack of his combo and the first attack of his next combo, then there's no way for me to ever be safe. And in this case, fuck it, right? I can. There's mathematically no possibility for me to beat this boss unless the AI just randomly decides to let me live. And that sucks. Anyway, let's check the riddle. Oh no, my phone. Oh, my phone was almost out of power, and I plugged it in before the stream, and now I forgot it. Damn. Anyway, I think we can go through this step by step. Ah, thanks. So it has been brought to my attention that some people had the answer right and then changed their answer to wrong. In this case, your final answer is wrong because we're not picking the correct answer, right? If the last answer you gave is wrong, then it's wrong. So, anyway. Okay. So one of the things that is important in this riddle is the order in which they answer, right? That is, it is important that the last one answers no. Because, okay, so we start from the back. The last one, no. So the question is, do you all want coffee? The first one, if he doesn't want coffee, his answer would be no. Because the answer to do you all want coffee is no if even one person doesn't want it, right? So the first logician answering I don't know means for him it's a yes. Because if he didn't want coffee, then he could safely answer no. Because then the question, do you all want coffee, would be a no. So the first one answers with I don't know because he wants coffee, but he doesn't know about the other ones. Same for the second, third, fourth, and fifth. Meaning they all want coffee, but they cannot know about the people that haven't answered yet. The sixth logician, being very clever, knows what the other people all want. So he can definitely decide yes or no. And since he doesn't want one, the answer to the question, do you all want coffee, is no. Right? No, the second logician doesn't need to know what the first one wants. Right? The order here from the first 5 doesn't matter. The second one is basically in the same position as the first. You can heavily simplify this riddle by just picturing 2 of these people, right? The waitress comes and asks, do you both or do you all want coffee? The first one who answers, either he wants one, but he doesn't know if the other one wants one. So he cannot answer this question with a definitive yes. Or he doesn't want, in which case he can answer the question with a definitive no. Right? So in this case, answering I don't know means you want it. You want coffee. And only the last person who now knows about what all the other people before him wanted he can make a definitive answer, yes or no. If everyone wants or no one wants. If everyone wants or not. Gotta be careful there, right? The negation of everyone wanting coffee is not no one wanting coffee. The negation of everyone wanting coffee is not everyone wanting coffee. So, important distinction there. So yeah, the correct answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 want coffee, 6 doesn't. And you fuckers, by changing your answers back and forth, you have thoroughly confused Sabrina, and she now told me that it's not guaranteed that it's not guaranteed that she has the correct winners. Anyway, okay, so the winners this time we have Amir Ali G after 15 minutes, Nat Ams after 9 minutes, Razvan Rotaru after 8 minutes, then Zorgren after 7 minutes, Adit Vikram after 4 minutes, ooh, sub 5, nice, Skr after 3, again, no implications of any cheating or foul play, good job SKR. You're either getting better at cheating or actually are smart. I hope it's the latter. Then number 5, Fitzgerald after 3 minutes, and we still have 4 people left. Magnus after 2 minutes, Loyboy after 1 minute, Tom after 1 minute, and Fishlamp after some seconds. Yeah, boy! I hope it wasn't because you just knew the riddle. In that case, well, good for you. But that's pretty respectable, I would say. Like, seeing this riddle and immediately knowing the way to think, that would make you quite the autist. Good job. That was the most German pronunciation of autist. Autist. Alright, now back to the sad parts of life. As I have alluded to, the Fister. Wait, Hashmalim, is that you? The Fister? Imagine getting called autistic by Andy. Yeah, that's kind of edgy. Alright, then let's enlist the Fister and get this done. I'm sorry, Spoody, but as I have explained, right, if my animations, that really goes to show how dysfunctional this weapon then is. If this weapon has longer animations than the time between 2 combos of the boss, it is impossible. But then, yeah, I'm sure you're gonna say, oh yeah, but people have beat it with the broken straight sword. That literally doesn't matter, because the broken straight sword is probably faster than the whip. Okay, I'm actually doing very dumb scheiß. He got us both. Wow. Hmm. Okay, looking pretty good. Ah! Big combo time. Also, is that Havel armor? Like... is that benefiting you in any way? Oh no, this is the raining... Like... Ah! Yeah, Hashmalim, we got this. Oh no. Bye, have a great time. Woohoo! Altman be praised. Yeah, it's like it's kind of a it's a little bit of a shame that having two people, like literally... No, Nameless King. I haven't done a few of the optional bosses yet. If you summon a second person and all the person that does is like no attacking, nothing, is just stand there. Although no, he would need to attack every now and then, but have him like do just one damage. So it just takes the aggro away every now and then. This by itself, just taking the aggro away every now and then, just completely already breaks many fights. Like this one, right? Even if Hashmalim would have done 0 damage, just every now and then just taking the aggro away from you, allowing me for 2 or 3 hits, free hits, that's it. That's kind of a little bit of a shame, right? But yeah, thanks very much. I think, I don't know if I... Maybe this will be the end of the whip dream, honestly. After this horrible experience, I don't know if it's cool to do that anymore. Yeah, the game is not really meant for co-op, right? Yeah. So what happens if I now click this? Then I get the ending cutscene. Will I still get the choice to explore or what? Or if I still want to explore, I just need to walk away. Do it? Doesn't matter? Okay. Do it! Ominous facial expression. Do it. So I'm not a huge lore expert, but I think this ending here, this linking of the flame ending, that's like in usually in all of the Dark Souls games, the linking of the flame is usually the bad thing, right? Because it just prolongs this cycle, this endless cycle of undeath. Begin journey 2? No. And the dark ending is always like the good ending, right? It's the end of the flame, which means it's the end of the gods, and it's the beginning of the age of men. So that's kind of cool. But then again, looking around, the worlds that be, they're already full of men, right? So, what would change, right? If the flame fades and the gods would no longer exist, what would that actually change?
Ashen one for the link. Very well, then take.
Yep, I did solve the riddle.
Ashen one.
Okay.
That is good, wasn't he?
Okay, get my plus 10 claws ready. And I think the best infusion I can give them here is sharp, right? Because they get lots of dexterity scaling. So here I have 182 plus 115 equals 297. And the other one's like 168. It's 349. Yeah, that's quite a lot more. I was just wondering if there's maybe I can transition my build into something else, but not really, right? I mean, deep scale, yeah, there's no scaling here. I'm thinking about bleeding or something, because it already has bleeding effect, but then there's literally like 0 scaling going on. Not sure about that. Shadow of the Colossus? Ah, yeah. You can respec at Rosaria, right? Yeah, but I still want to keep the dex, right? I still want to keep this a dexterity build. So, bleeding or sharp? Sharp is just straight up damage with a little bit of bleeding effect, and bleeding just less damage, quite a bit less damage, to be honest, right? It goes from almost 300 to barely 230. Yeah, 230. Oof. No, I'm just gonna do the sharp infusion.
Pretty be careful, I don't want to say.
I think the whip story is now over. It was nice. Sharp whip plus 10. It was a interesting experience, but in the end you turned out to be utterly horrible. And yeah. This looks a lot better. Whee, ah, ooh, ah, whee. Whoa, whoa, ee, ooh, ooh, wah, wah, wah. Oh, so the left-handed attack just does this. Nice. How fast can I? So it's just 2 swipes. And I cannot cancel after the first swipe. The weapon art? Whoosh. Whoa. These weapon arts always look kind of cool, but is there ever really a time to use them? Phew, I even had an undead bone shard I didn't use. Whoopsie. And I think I still have a Estus shard too.
Just what neat.
Nice. I went into the final boss fight well prepared. Fume Ultra Greatsword? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, the game was also toying with my feelings, right? It always, like, showed me that there is hope in the whip, right? It's always, it can be done, right? The game kind of made me think, like, yeah, it can be done. But then it just throws this final boss in your face where it actually cannot be done. Although, let's see, where can I still go? Oh yeah, here in the settlement there are quite a few places that I have not yet visited. Oh, should I do Archdragon Peak first? Hold up. So wait, if we're doing Archdragon Peak and stuff first, then I'd say the whip dream isn't over. Oh my god, why would you do that to yourself, SKR? Playing Souls-like game, or no, Sekiro doesn't count in that regard, but playing a game like this on a keyboard, holy shit. You must really like pain. Although I say that while using a fucking whip. Alright, so if we're not yet going into the DLC, then we can still whip it up. Ow. Ow. I have defeated the Lords of Cinder, but this one dude actually proves to be too much. Because his health is regenerating so much. Hey! Oh, there are lots more of these slime beasts. Oh, there's the shard. Uh-huh. Does this lead anywhere? Probably just gonna get poisoned down there, right? So, yeah, better not. Poison resistance. Let's do that. Oh, this is the elevator. Okay. Oh no, it's rapid poison. Toxic. Oh my god. And I don't. No, I don't have the flower, but oh, just one. Oh. Well, I guess I'll just have to endure. At least for now. The first trip around this swamp, I'll use no items, right? Just let the poison take me, and then on the later trips, I can maybe pay more attention, right? So this time, just quickly grab everything that's inside of the poison, and then quickly grab that. Okay. Now I die. Oh yeah, here's one very hard fight, right, against multiple of these knights in a row. Yeah, I remember that one. It's very difficult. Okay. Where does this lead, by the way? Ah yeah, I think this opens a door at the beginning. Poison infused poison dagger. But why? Can you elaborate, Bernardo? Oh, this is a nasty room. Yeah, they have like poisonous blow darts. Yeah. Titanite scale. Huh? I hit him. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. See, that's in situations like this, the whip is just mwah, excelente. So I suppose, just like every weapon, the whip has its uses, right? It has its place in the game. Oops. Nameless first try. Ooh, juicy. What? People haven't liked the stream yet? How dare you? Like, to put it in Greta's words, how dare you? SKR, yes, I got it. I have not yet had time to play it, but I got it already. It is ready for the experiencing. Orphan of Kos first try. Dude, I think Orphan of Kos is actually not the... Like, I personally... You know I'm all about Lady Maria, right? Because I didn't know parrying. But I think Orphan of Kos... Like, he was not one of the hardest bosses in the game. I think Lady Maria was just on a whole nother level. Again, if you don't know how to fucking parry. Hold up. Let's unequip this and go back to what did I have here? Havel's ring, right? There should be a ring that specifically is aimed for whip usage. Magnificent. The archives. The Grand Archives. Yeah, I mean, no, SKR, the tip was good from the beginning, right? I wanted to try it from the beginning. But haven't gotten around to it yet. Dragon scale ring. Oh. Oh. Okay, so there's one hard fight on the middle platform, right? Against this middle platform Duderino. And there's another hard fight here in this arena against these two greatsword friends. Yeah, the thing is, Orphan is really, like, insanely... Oh, Hawkwood. Huh. Orphan is insanely erratic and unpredictable and crazy. But he doesn't have, like, any of these super unfair hitbox attacks, right? Like, what's the Cleric Beast ×2 called? Lawrence? Is it Lawrence? Yeah. No, Ludwig. No, Lawrence, right? Yeah. Ludwig is the one with the holy blade. That one's also very hard, but he's like kind of... He's hard, but he has like weak points and stuff, so that fight is manageable. But Ludwig, fuck, Lawrence, that guy is just fucking... His hitboxes are so fucking unfair. And amygdala, yeah. Okay, let's try to cheese these guys. I don't know if I will be able to, but... Apparently not. Can I maybe use a door to cheese them, or... Amygdala arm. That is indeed one of the best weapons in the game. Oh, they have low health. Where am I? Oh, I think I might be in kind of a bad position here. my favorite weapon is the Reiter Palasch. That's just just the name itself. It's like Bloodborne has some crazy weapons. Oh no! The best weapon. Okay, it's all again the whip masochism speaking, but the best weapon is the parasite, where if you wear it with a milkweed rune, you turn into one of these alienkin, and your arm become like huge tentacles that you can flail around. It's basically like whips, but they're attached to your body. So yeah, the whip cane is too that's too generic, right? I'm not counting the threaded cane as a real whip. I know it is a real whip, but no, that would be too simple and too easy. So, okay, apparently there's actually a way to get fucking stuck inside here, and I maneuvered myself into it. Good job, Andy. Good fucking job. Let's first try to beat him in this arena, fair and square. Oh, yes. Woo. These huge enemies here, they're just not fair. I hate enemies where you have to use like items to defeat them. That's nicht cool, Alter. Right. Yeah, I suppose, like, to get to Archdragon Peak, I only need to defeat Osiris, right? And then I get the emote that I need to do. So I think reaching Archdragon Peak should be in it today. Oh no! Game! What the fuck? Why am I? Oh no! Oh no! 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 Ah! Yeah! Ah! Throw! Oof! What's your favorite sausage? Well, contrary to popular belief, we Germans actually don't ask each other on the state of our sausages. I did 666 damage. Okay, so a common German saying, like, hello, how are you, is hallo, wie geht's? And that's already abbreviated, right? The correct way would be to say, wie geht es dir? But no one says that. Like, if you say that, then everyone will immediately know that you're a fucking outsider. Stinking outsider. Right? So, don't say that. Don't say wie geht's dir. It's like hyper formal and oh, got him. So yeah, wie geht's? So the literal translation would be how's it going? Right? Literally it uses the verb going. Wie geht's? And what's another common phrase? So, hallo, wie geht's? My name is Andy. There you would say, ich heiße. Da, 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 da. So, ich heiße Andy. Right? That would mean my name is Andy. Actually, I'm gonna ask Hawkwood to help me here with these two guys. Wer nichts wurde. Yeah. Genau. Oh, Sabrina, that's a good one. Where's the toilet? Is also when you're a tourist, right, in a foreign country. It's good to know how to ask for the toilet. And that is wo ist die Toilette? So wo ist, meaning where is, the Toilette, toilet. Actually, if you really examine it, German isn't like from the German grip. What the fuck? He totally spasmed out there. German grammatics or no, the German syntax is not all that different from English syntax. Some of the words sound the same, right? Or sound very similar. Oh, that was actually a player, right? Was that actually a player? Wo kann ich mal scheißen? Just shit on the floor. Get swifty. Ah, that was a player, that fucker. Man, whenever you even dare to use an ember in this game, you will be fucking invado killed. And I didn't even... My ally wasn't even Hashmalim, it was Hawkwood. What? Ah, that was weird. What system am I on? PC. Best thing to do is run to the boss. Yeah, as always, like I could always just run to the boss, but I'm using a whip. I'll be damned if I'm not at least trying to get past everything, right? There are maybe some sequences like the Soul of Cinder where the whip just doesn't work, but I'll try my best to at least give every like section in this game a try with the whip. If it turns out it's not possible, then fine, it's not possible. But yeah, okay, let's try to use an ember again. Like, why do these invasions always happen the moment you aggro some hard enemies? Schnurrbart. Oh yes, Hosentasche. Kaputt gegangen. Damn, you picked a few great ones here. So Schnurrbart is like the beard between your lip and your nose. That's a Schnurrbart. Then what's it called? The Hosentasche is like the how would you even translate Hosentasche properly? I don't even know how to translate Hosentasche. Hosentasche. It's the pockets of your pants. So just pockets then, right? Hawkwood has now already used up like 90% of his items, of his healing items. Yeah, and then kaputt gegangen is even better. So kaputt is broken, right? If something is kaputt gegangen, it broke. But the literal translation is like it went broke, which in English means something entirely different, right? Okay, relearning. Gotta relearn fight again. Oh no, Hawkwood. You're in the wrong neighborhood.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now, show yourself, Ocelot. My dear little Ocelot.
The most disturbing thing about this boss is that you can hear like the baby screams. Oh my god. Oh, this applies curse. That is bad. But this is bad. Thanks, Hawkwood. Arschwasser. Water from the arse. Alright, so while I explore the dark Firelink Shrine, I can put on another riddle. So, okay, let's see, what else have we got? Book and elephant. Let's do this. This one, it might not be easy, but it's simple. Simple to understand. So, the students in some university, they have a library, right? As any good university does. And you're allowed to lend books there. Now, the books in this particular library say that you have to return them before the 31st December of the year 9999. Now, assuming that humanity still exists in its current form, and our calendar still exists in its current form, and let's just say everything stays exactly as it is for the next 8,000 years. If what day of the week would the 31st December of the year 9999 be? Right. And considering that the library is closed on Sundays, would it be possible, or would you have to then return it on the 30th December 9999? Right. So damn, Bernardo, Detective Bernardo is on our tail. I need to speak with Anton about. We need to have an ass meeting. Wait, Spoody, what do you mean with get that holy moonlight? Where do I get it? So only Sundays is off, right? Only the library is only closed on Sunday. I mean, Pandipe, if you want to write the answer, try to write it in a way that doesn't immediately like spoil how you did it. Don't these guys just rise up? No? Okay. Okay. Oh, use the boss soul. Yeah. But no, actually, Spoody, I don't think I can do that anymore, because the guy who transposes the boss souls is already has already turned into Lord of Cinder. Right. Or can I still transpose with his ashes, like where he stands, where he sat on the throne? I can still. Okay, good. So yeah, unfortunately these two aren't illusory walls, right? Untended graves. Boom. Okay. Oof, I have 100k souls. I think I should spend them. His chair does the power, not him. Ah, yeah, that sounds good. It's his chair power.
Ashen one for the link. Very well then taken. Ashen one.
Oh, that's the wrong chair. Ugh. Du Dummsack. So, I still have the old Demon King stuff. I have the Soul of Aldrich. Lothric's Holy Sword. Ah, yes, I remember. I think I played through this game twice. And I got Lothric's Holy Sword and the Lorien's Greatsword. And if you have both, you can combine them into like some other greatsword weapon. It was kind of underwhelming, to be honest. Like, it's, I think from all the items in the game, it's the one where you have to do the most work for. Like you have to play through the game in New Game Plus almost to the end, and then you get some greatsword that isn't particularly like it's good, but it's not like, oh my god, it's broken. Oh. Oh no, you guys just Googled it. You fuckers. Yeah. Oh, this man, why am I such a boomer that I didn't anticipate this? Anyway, so Osiris Soul gives me either White Dragon Breath or the Holy Moonlight. This one, right? The Moonlight Greatsword. Yeah. Need to use some souls to buy it. But why would I? I mean, is that even... I'm not gonna use it, right? Yeah, guys, you've made Sabrina and the riddle very sad. You should be go to the quiet corner. Not good. Bad chat, bad. Cause it looks epic. Yeah. On the next trip home, when I have enough souls, I'm gonna buy it. But you want me to respec then, Spooty? Or should I do a Moonlight Greatsword build, like pure int? Although I would, like, I could do that, but for that to really work, I would need to like properly prepare. I would need to properly like plan out the build. What did I get? Ashen Estus ring increases. Ah, okay. I could imagine doing that, but honestly, maybe let's just stick to dexterity for now, right? Because if I say like I'm doing an intelligence build, then that would also open up spells, and that's really too big brain for me. So, oh my god, that was surprise. Hey Panda P, go ahead, man. That would be absolutely omega awesome. If like, I don't know if you're on the Discord, but the the photoshops that I've seen on the Discord are some like they're fucking Picasso level. Right? Ah! Where did he? Why did he come from this side now? Parrying that. Oh! Parrying just feels so fucking good. Okay, that was too soon. No, that was also, I don't know. Oh, I hit something. Oh, there's another one. Ah! You mean Anton, right? You tried to find Anton at the Discord, at the Gamescom? Okay. Oh my god. Sabrina just told me that now, since you guys were very naughty and Googled the answer, she will not accept just Friday as an answer. Which I realize that I've just now gave you the answer, but you need to do the proper calculations. Otherwise, it will not count. That's... You brought this upon yourselves, you little scheißkopfs. Oh, what was that? And she said, if you don't, she's gonna cry. You little assies. My wife is experiencing the first case of cyberbullying, with people googling her the answers to her riddles. So in the normal Firelink Shrine, there is a crystal golem back here, right? I don't quite know what's... not a crystal golem, a crystal, like, lizard? Oh, there's another one here. Oh, two! Oh, ah! Oh... Let's see if we can do this. That's quite a bit of damage. That's a lot of damage, as Phil Swift used to say. Okay, got one. Oh, I thought I heard the staggering noise. Okay, I should make a Discord of my own. Yeah, that would probably be just too much work to maintain. Like, as I still think that I'm not so much of a streamer personality that just like all the time gives like all the time of his life to his viewers and interacting with the viewers. I I really highly value having time for myself, and just then the Discord would probably just never see me, right? That would be kind of a waste. I think just interacting with you guys here on stream is already more than fine for me. Bonfire? Ah, bonfire. Doesn't seem to be a bonfire. Ah, oh! Look for a second at the camera with your character. Alright, so... Or do you want me to look like the camera on the character on screen? It's like... I cannot do that face. But dude, Panda, I'm already highly anticipating what you're producing there. I'm sure it's going to be an absolute masterpiece. Oh. These guys do a lot of damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, the armor I wore for most of the game. Actually, let's put that armor back on. For most of the game, I actually wore the antiquated set, which is the Dusk of Ulasil set, right here. Ta-da! Beautiful, isn't it? And look at those little pigtails. Whee! Ding ding. Oh, she's shining so bright. Zoom in, close up, here. Ah, so this is from the front. You would think, oh, that's weird. What happened? Where are her? Oh, where are her eyes? But then, when you look down from below, you can see that her eyes are actually just, her beautiful eyes are just hidden behind. Hidden behind a layer of skull. So, here, once again, right? From the front. Huh? No eyes? What happened here? But then, there they are. Don't ask me how she can actually see, but I'm sure evolution found a way. Oh, the riddle covers her face. Ah, stupid. Here. So this is the view from the front, and then there are the eyes. Aren't they beautiful? And if you look at her from the side, you can see this incredible feature, this well-formed chin that every man would be proud to have. Yeah. She's quite the... What's the highest rating someone can give? 7 out of 5? Or 5 out of 7 or something? Yeah. Nirai, my master thesis, I'm sure someone in chat can elaborate it further because I've talked about it a few times. The topic was optics and photonics, and I was in charge of a laser, a very high-powered laser system, and the topic was basically just to find out everything there is to find out about this laser system. Pulse length, pulse energy, energy spread, wavelength, compression, spectrum, everything that you could possibly want to know about this laser. I did, and yeah, that is what I spent my time with for 1 year, about 1 year, and it was an absolute great topic. Whoa! That karate kick. I think I know that this guy can be parried, right? He can... Oh. Although I assume his kick cannot. That was perfectly timed. How did that not parry? Scheiß game. Kick! Oh. Ayo! Kick! This fucking kick. No! Oh, I did! Ooh. Wait, that does no damage? Oh, but now I'm stuck between a Judex and a hard place. That's a Scheißdreck. Oh, he killed me by kicking me into the air. Bye, Niraj. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so I plan on streaming until maybe not 10 p.m., but a quarter to 10, let's say. That I think that's a good compromise. Did you see people ratted out 6ix9ine? Like, I have zero connection to this whole business. I just know the memes, and I gotta say, the memes are pretty funny. With him being a rat and all, and the Ratatouille memes. I thought that was pretty cool. That combo, man. Oh. Does he exit this frenzy at some point, or is he for the rest of the fight? He's just cray. Because we might be facing another Soul of Cinder problem then, right? Although no, his openings are a little bit bigger. Yo, come on. Oh, riddle. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Okay, so all right. So this riddle was wait. Okay. So usually every day every year shifts the days by one, right? So if New Year, meaning the 31st December, was a Monday, then the next year it will be on a Tuesday, and so on and so forth. However, every 4 years we have a Schaltjahr. I have no idea what it's called in English, where the February has 29 days, which then leads to New Year being shifted by 2 weekdays, right? So, for example, 2020 is a Schaltjahr, meaning if last year New Year was a leap year. Oh, okay, leap year, yeah. If last year New Year was on a Monday, then this year it would be on a Wednesday, right? 2 days skipped. Now now knowing this, you can then generalize this to any amount of years. And in our case, we have 7,980 years until the year 9,999, or at least New Year, right? Which now, if there would not be no leap years, then you could just divide this by 4 and you would be Gucci. However, you also not divide. Sorry, what I'm talking about. So you need to divide the 7,980 just by 7, right? Because there are 7 days of the week, and then you could know how many weekdays it jumps ahead. But the mathematical correct expression would be you do 7,980 modulo 7, because you need the remainder after dividing by 7. But that's not that important, because every 4th year you have a leap year, right? So you need to divide this entire thing by 4. So, and then you would get the number of extra days you'd have to add, which in this case is 1,995. Meaning you have your 7,980 days that it gets shifted by, plus the leap year days equals 9,975. days that it gets shifted by. Now, there's one more rule here. And this rule is kind of complicated because I personally didn't know that. Maybe I'm just a complete white trash, lower working class hobo. But apparently, every 100 years, the leap year is cancelled. So, whenever the year is divisible by 100, but not divisible by 400, the leap year doesn't take place. What the fuck? I absolutely... That's the first time I'm hearing this. But okay. And if you now also respect this restriction, then you need to take from this 9,975 that you first calculated, you would then need to subtract all of these years where the leap year is cancelled. Which is 79. 60, sorry. 60. And that then totals to a total number of 9,915 days shifted. And then you do modulo 7, which is divide by 7 and take the remainder. And the remainder in this case would be 3. Which means you'd have to shift by 3. And since this riddle was placed in the year 2019, and in the year 2019 the new year was on a Tuesday. Now shifting that by 3 means it goes to a Friday. You could do the same calculations for today, for this year, but then you'd have like not as simple numbers, right? Because then you have to go from 2020 to 9,999, and then you would get like these weird numbers that maybe aren't well divisible. It's still possible, but it's just not as clean. Now, David 357, you need to subtract all the leap years that don't happen because their year number is divisible by 100 but not by 400. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that is the solution to this riddle. Now, I know some people got it, but Sabrina is so disappointed that so many of you Googled the answer. She just told me that she cannot see the chat through her tears. Yeah. So you guys are the worst. Man, what the fuck? That's not cool, man. So, you see what you did? Through your attempt at cheapening this entire thing, now no one wins. How did that dog not get hit? Shame. Bing! Yeah. That's what you get. If some cheat, then no one wins. And she will pick extra hard riddles for next time. Oh, you guys are in for something then. No! Oh! Okay. Whew. Oh, I already saw like my life flashing before my eyes. But I really need to stop fighting here. This is not good position, but I cannot do anything. Ah! Shame. Bing! The shame bell. That's when Game of Thrones was still good. I can parry this boss, right? Yeah. And from what I've seen, he's actually rather simple to parry. But not like this. Ah! No. Like doing the parry wrong looks so pathetic. Come on, do the jump. That's the... Hey, that was good. Why did that not work? Okay, I assume some attacks just aren't parryable. That shoulder. Oh no. And dead. Yep. Okay, let's get back to the gets back to the leather shield. It already worked so well against the twin princes. He's simple to parry. Well, to me, no boss is simple to parry. I am parry small brain. Very small. Hey, man. Like some attacks, I think they look so intimidating that I don't dare to imagine that they're parryable. Hey, that timing was good. Need to wait for his stab attack. Yeah, that one's like super simple to parry. Like, how did that not? Ah. To be honest, that attempt wasn't much better. Still didn't bring him down much. Do I read popular science books? Every now and then. Like, they are, in German we'd say, mit Vorsicht zu genießen. Meaning like... he killed the dog. So you have to take them with like a healthy dose of skepticism, because a popular science book, in one sense, yes, it's great because it simplifies complex scientific knowledge into like stuff that you don't need to be a scholar to understand it, and that's cool, I think. But other times it might like drift a little bit too much into like literature. I don't know if you know what I mean. Like it goes too much away from being a science book and more of a fiction with scientific pretenses. I don't know, it's hard to probably find the proper words, but sometimes they're just doing too little science and too much narrative. Also, every try I do with parrying, I just realize why parrying is just such bullshit. What attacks can I parry? The parrying animation looks so goofy and so unbelievable that there's no logical way to discern like this attack. Oh yeah, this looks parryable, or it doesn't, or what, right? Ach, fick die Scheiße, ey. I think we'll do 1 or 2 more tries and that's that. I just hate parrying in Souls games. Let the whip die. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, I fucked up. I got the parry, but I was so overwhelmed that I didn't know what button to press. Thrusts and the first jump attack you parried are good parry options. Yeah, okay, I understand that they're good parry options, but are the others just not parryable, or are they just harder to parry and have weird windows? Right, because this jump attack, to me, it seems there's no way that should be like there should be any way to shift the weight of a flying Judex Gundyr just by doing this. But I don't know. It's this foot. How do I evade this attack? Like when he goes into this whoo and then charges, when he transforms into the red eye form, he has infinite tracking. Like there's no way for me to evade to the side, right? It's just do I just have to run away, or can I parry that too? Dodge in the last second? Yeah, but he already staggers me before the last hit. Right? So the entire charge. Run, yeah, okay. Yes, of course. There's no reason for me to think that video games couldn't. Just as music, books, music, literature, movies. I don't see why not, right? There's nothing that somehow forbids video games from having the quality of being called art. Last try for today. Let's do this. He's gonna transform, right? No, not yet. What the fuck was this? What was that range? What the fuck? This dumbest attack he has. Yeah, of course. Wow. Usually when you say, okay, last try, let's do this, it's gonna be an absolute horrible failure. But this time it turned out alright. Yeah. Not bad. This parrying business, I still hate it, but I see the appeal, right? But still, I much more prefer something like in Sekiro, where by default everything can be like, I get it, it's a completely different combat system, but the properties of a move need to somehow be communicated to the player, right? There's no way for me to know what is parryable and what isn't just by seeing the move. There's no logic behind it. There's just knowing it. And that's just dumb. But yeah, of course, like once you know it, you can do some real pro gamer shit. And that's cool, right? But I would have much more preferred some signaling. This can be parried, or careful, this cannot be parried, and yeah, just which is this is the main reason why I have decided to just basically exclude parrying from the game, because it literally makes you play a different game, which is just learning what attacks are parryable and what aren't. And I guess that's fine. Like, I have nothing against it, right? It's just personally absolutely not my cup of tea. Anyway, I think that's kind of a great point to finish the stream on, right? Did some pro gamer moves. Hiya, hiya, hiya. And I think we kind of fulfilled the promise, right? Last time we said, this stream I will finish the main game, which I somewhat did. Defeated Soul of Cinder, cool. Thanks to Hashmalim, of course. And I think for next time, there will definitely be more DLC. Right? I cannot promise anything because we still have Archdragon Peak to do, but I think it should be, we should be closing in on this entire DLC and getting to take in new content for me, at least. Although I must admit, like the way I'm playing Dark Souls right now, I have never played it this way. I've never parried a boss ever. So, all right. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the riddles. You were very naughty on the second one. Not good. Not good. I hope you don't do that again. Do not Google the riddles I put here. Otherwise, you kind of making a fool out of yourself. Okay. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope to see you guys all on Wednesday, 7 p.m. German time. Until then, have a great day, have a great night. Bye-bye.